Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Our temperatures as we move along, 68 at first pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position.
It's 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made it one to make the highlight reels later on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start. Another solid campaign.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he grounds one briskly to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Stages in this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Ryu is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And now a pitch on the way. Gio Urshela is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pulling in now, Santiago Espinal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
At the plate, Randall Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And gone up into the second deck. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Up next is Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
As he grounds one briskly to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the
third
box,
baseman.
Travis Shaw. He
Travis.
flew out in his last at bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Riding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Jordan Montgomery, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way, and the runner's coming home. Liner into right center. That's a base hit, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
The batter,
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Right now, Santiago Espinal. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Santiago.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. He's running again. In there, now the throw. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down.